Riverside.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Four Horsemen podcast. It's your host, Jet Codes, J-Mag. We are unfortunately missing Yannick today, but as always, the show must go on. Fellas, how y'all doing today?
Hey, man, it's not a good day when we ain't got all four, but we're going to make it do, right?
This is true. We are missing the fourth horseman here, but we're gonna try to make it through. See if you guys like this one. This one's gonna be heavy anime centered. You know, Jan, if you guys have watched the show before, isn't heavily into the anime scene, so we wanted to go ahead and do a heavy anime scene for you guys and see what you guys think. As you can see, I'm currently Admiral J-Mag right now, so let's get into it, man. I'm excited for these topics, man. So yeah, for our first topic that we got for you guys today, and this is subjective, okay? And at least for mine, anyways. I don't know how these guys are gonna go, but this for mine is subjective.
I'm fine with subjective, yeah.
What is our current top 5 anime? Code, do you want to go first?
You going first? All right, that's cool. That's cool. Let me go ahead and pull up the list. This list changes a lot, man. Like I'll go and I'll rewatch like Bleach. I rewatched it like so many times, and it just goes up in my eyes because where's this list at? Because like after rewatching it, like I just get that not nostalgia, but like that in the moment when you remember how great it was. It just that's how I am. Like I just keep rewatch. Like I rewatch Hunter x Hunter. I'm like, dang, it might be top 5. But so, anyways, my current top 5. As far as I've known ever since I finished it, it hasn't moved. One Piece is number 1. Okay. Mm-hmm. For obvious reasons, you know, people will count like try to go against it because of Naruto or whatever other anime they think belongs in 1. But for me, One Piece has never moved from 1. All right. Number 2 is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. That's all that needs to be said about it. My number 3, which recently got to this list, and I've been begging for motherfuckers to watch it, is JoJo. JoJo, bro. If people like it, and it's like that same argument people have with Food Wars. It's like, well, they have the like, why are they moaning and all this? Like, bro, like if you watch the show, it's not as deep as y'all make it seem. Like, yes, they do poses in JoJo that look a little zesty, but they're not like that, bro. Like, it's so hard. You gotta watch it. JoJo is a must watch for anybody that hasn't seen it, in my opinion. My number 4 is Erased. It's just golden, man. That's I can't even describe it, bro. It's just something about it that the whole concept of him going back in time and having to save people, like, it's crazy. Don't get me wrong, he got done dirty in the end, but look, hey, it was amazing. Number 5, and like I said from the beginning, I'll rewatch it like almost every time I get the chance. Bleach is amazing, man. And 1,000 Year Blood War is coming back for part 2. I'm hyped for it, bro. It's about to go crazy. You can't go wrong with Bleach, bro. Bleach is just cool. Like, it's just dope. Like, I don't know. It just something about it I just love. But that's my list, man.
Okay. Jet, you want to go next?
Yes, sir. So, like you guys said, yeah, it's subjective. And as opposed to like my younger self, like, and honestly, just listening to Cody talk, I would honestly speak for him, like his younger self too. Like, we used to be like so crazy about people's anime lists, and just like the maturation process is taking like it's form, and like we just don't care. Like, you like what you like, and we're not gonna like fight you about it no more. So with that being said, number 1, I got Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's just been my number 1 for a while. I'm waiting for you know, there's a lot to that sentence, but I'm waiting for One Piece to finish so I can stack everything up and rank everything accordingly and see how that goes. With that being said, One Piece is my number 2. Number 3, Attack on Titan. Number 4, Yu Yu Hakusho. And number 5, Code Geass. Attack on Titan, the ending is very divisive. I have grown to like it more than not, but I still have my problems, so I can't really put it higher than 3. And I think that One Piece and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, from my perspective, is near flawless storytellings. So I mean, if I have something like a problem with Attack on Titan, then I can't, I can't put it higher than 1 or 2. Um, Yu Yu Hakusho, I mean, the the best tournament, one of the best MCs, a great ending, hits all the notes that you need. The only problem with Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's not even a problem with Yu Yu Hakusho, is just that I have favorite moments in Attack on Titan that I just, in my heart, I can't put it higher than that. So that's why I have it at 4. But there's honestly nothing wrong with Yu Yu Hakusho in my eyes. That was not. I don't know if it was his first anime, but it's the same writer as Hunter x Hunter, and that guy, he's just a master in his craft. Like, he just knows what he's doing. So there's that. And then number 5, Code Geass. Code Geass, dude. Oh my god. So Lelouch from Code Geass, the MC, he is in the running for greatest MC of all time. Like, he is really different. And Code Geass has one of the best anime endings in anime history, and you can ask anyone that's seen it. That is a fact. It is perfect. So yeah, that's my 5.
Okay, solid. Hey, you left off one that's on mine that I thought you were gonna put on there. Number 1 for me, you see the jacket, man. Like, we've talked about it plenty of times. It's One Piece. Like I said, we talked about it plenty of times. I mean, it's just, the storytelling is just amazing. The world's amazing. I did this in our TikTok and our last podcast. So if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. One Piece is number 1 for me. Number 2 for me, I'm having a lot of fun, and when it goes away, and it's gone for so long, and it comes back, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, bro. And I gotta go back to it. It's that time I got reincarnated as slime. For me, I love that show. It's such a silly premise that the guy dies, gets reincarnated as a slime monster, which in most animes is the weakest creatures of all of them, and it turns out that he's just got these overpowered abilities and is just taking over and becomes king of the monsters, and a bunch of different characters come in, and I just love that world, and I love that anime, so I'm having a lot of fun with that one right now. So that would be my number 2. And then after that, I don't think, well, for me anyways, there's not any that come close to those top 2 for me. But number 3 right now, and I got to see where it ends, but just based off of the visuals and the type of stuff that I like to watch, which is like heaven, hell, demons, that type of stuff like that hooks me. So I got to go Demon Slayer. Slayer.
I thought you was
Demon Slayer for me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. When Cody brought up that one time where they said the visuals are just for us and it's not in the world, I was like, dang, that kind of sucks. Like, well, what does that matter? But I mean, it is what it is. But I love that show. Like, the animation on that is on top. Like, there's nobody in my mind that beats their animation. And then number 4 and then 5, I think you guys can swap these. It doesn't matter. Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer for me, like I said, these are early shows, and I can't wait till they keep going. But Goblin Slayer for me, those first 10 minutes, man, you know what this show is going to be about in those first 10 minutes. And it's just an insane opening. And it kind of shied away from it after that first 10 minutes scene. But after that, it just got, it was really cool. Like, goblins in this world are weak. Nobody takes them seriously. It's like they're for the beginners, and you got a whole guy dedicated to slaying these goblins. And by the end of that first season, these goblins are something to be reckoned with. So I had a lot of fun watching that one. So for me, that's number 4. And then number 5, I've been teetering back and forth between a few. And I had this conversation with Jet the other day, and I was like, you know what? After having that conversation, I gotta put it in my top 5. I gotta go Fairy Tail for me. It's got my favorite anime character of all time. I understand its faults completely, but I still love it. Yeah, it's got my favorite anime character of all time. I love the premise that there's not really quote unquote an MC in that anime. It's more the guild. It's more the family. So I did like that a lot. And like I said, I understand the ending kind of like after that tournament. When they came back, kind of like, they rushed stuff. But for me, it was still really good. So I'd have to go with those as my top 5. So That being said, what do you guys think? Any notables that we left off, or any others
I
that we
mean,
want to talk about?
nobody said Naruto, and people are gonna hate that.
Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach. No, you guys said Bleach, right? Cody, you said
Yeah,
Bleach.
I said
think.
Bleach.
Yeah, Cody said Bleach. So okay, we missed Naruto, one of the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Run your 5 again.
Mine?
Yeah.
I got One Piece number 1. I've got Slime number 2. I've got Demon Slayer number 3. I've got Goblin Slayer number 4, and then I got Fairy Tail number 5.
Okay. So what shocked me the most about your list, and I thought that was going to be 5, but for it to be nowhere on your list shocked me a lot. No SAO, huh?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
you know what? I goofed. I completely forgot. No, if I had to slide, that'd be number 3. My bad. What am I bumping though? Because I think I have Fairy Tail. No, my bad. Yeah.
Ooh.
SAO would be number 3. SAO would be number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and then 4, man, I gotta go Demon Slayer. I got. Dude, do I bump Fairy Tail? There's man.
You're big on Fairy Tail from what
I am.
know.
I am.
Crazy.
Yeah, I am. I think I'll bump Goblin Slayer to 6 then, because Demon Slayer, what they're doing with their animation right now is kind of crazy. Okay, my bad. I goofed completely right there.
That's it's fine. People
One Piece number 1, Slime number 2, Sword Art Online number 3, Demon Slayer number 4, and then Fairy Tail number 5 with Goblin Slayer like right there, number 6. But yeah. Oh, I completely forgot about that. So we did talk about that yesterday too.
So
Man,
so back in the day, around like the early 2010s, the like Sword Art Online was always like the joke, just because of that fairy season. Like I know people like, well, not anymore, but I've known people that like they hate Sword Art Online just because of that season.
Yeah.
That's season 1. It's the second half of it.
Yeah, it's like they broke it up. Yeah,
it was the reason. Yeah,
and me and Cody have had plenty of conversations when it comes to Sword Art. It's like that first season is goated. I guess really, really good how they started that, and then they went into the fairy stuff. But I think for me, like if you like the first season, I don't think it's that much of a stretch to just keep going. And keep watching these characters. And then after that, they did Gun Gale, and then I think they did the Alicization, and they did two seasons on Alicization. And it's really good. Like the way this last season ended, I'm excited for the next one. They left it off in a cliffhanger, and it brought me back. I was like, the Alicization was really good, and I liked what they did with it. So
it was crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited for the next season. But I could see the fairies. Quick question or story. I was at Wendy's a while back, jump in, get my food, whatever. The girl sees the name on my order because my Google name is JMag. And this wasn't on my top 5 either, but I do like this one. JMag, the Wolf Sin of Deception. That's been my Google name for the longest since I've seen the 7 Deadly Sins. So the lady sees that and she goes, "What name is? Well, why that?" And I go, "Well, it's a name from an anime." She's like, "Oh, okay. Well, which one?" And I go, "It's from 7 Deadly Sins. It's an anime on Netflix." And she's like, "Oh, okay, all right." And then she's like, "You know what? I really like Sword Art." But that fairy scene, or the fairy season, I jumped off.
Dang.
And I was like, no, I get it. But yeah, that was just funny. So yeah, I get the fairy stuff and things like that. But like I said, I think that first season, if you like those characters, it's not that much of a stretch.
It's because they made it weird, bro. Like they had to make his sister fall for him. That was weird. Yeah, they're not related, but still, bro. Like,
yeah, that was a little weird for sure, a little awkward. When I was watching that with Billo, she was like, "Isn't that his sister?" And I was like, yeah, and no. So yeah. So I mean, it was a little awkward. But yeah, anything else? Any other notables that you guys want to talk about?
This is like he brought up Naruto, and like,
they're gonna kill for that.
Honestly, just off the top of the head, like Naruto might be 6, and like it does hurt not having it in the top 5. And but just the thing is like I like these shows more.
Yeah.
And a strong criticism that Naruto fans like to ignore is that the ending is not the greatest at all.
That's one thing I gotta finish.
I want to say, go ahead.
No, that's all I was gonna say. That's one thing I gotta finish. I never got into. You guys compare, I think, Shippuden, right, to when Dragon Ball Z gets started, right? It's like Dragon Ball and then Dragon Ball Z, and that's where Naruto.
Yeah.
And Naruto. That's where I need to get back to going into.
I want to say this is the perfect time to go into the second discussion, because that's my pick for this. So,
no, yeah, that's a perfect segue. So, our next topic is worst anime community. So what do we think? What do we think is the worst anime community? Go ahead, Cody.
So like, and it's crazy that Justin said it, bro. I think it's the Naruto fan, bro. Like they are just so weird. Like like Justin said, bro. Like they refuse. Like they'll point out the flaws in your anime, but let it come to their anime, bro. Like it's perfect. Like no, bro. Everything has its flaw. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, One Piece is my number one, but I accept it that its pacing is shit. I know it's bad, but besides that, like to me, everything else is fine. Like I could point out the bad things. You know, this choreography obviously isn't good, but the Naruto fans, they don't care, bro. You could point out the bad things, the inconsistencies in their show. They ignore it. It's not there. It's not a thing like that. That's just annoying. But not only that, they never let anybody have a good moment. Like if like for instance, like say Demon Slayer, you know, when they drop that movie and it's breaking the records, they're the fans that will go in the comments and still try to like, well, we still in the best anime, like we're still on top. Like that's them. They start on, and people could argue this all they want. The Naruto fan base started these quote unquote wars between fan bases. They're the ones that attack people for no reason. Your show ended. Why are you like coming after people that are still going? It makes no sense to me. Like I'm not telling you to let your show die, but why are you bringing it up? It's in the past. Talk about Boruto. It's not good enough. Exactly, you can't. Like it's just bad, bro. And like, and the majority of the time, I mean, they're all a bunch of little kids, bro. Like they're the ones. I think they're the ones that started this whole comment section thing. Where like, I mean, obviously we started calling them Narutards, but they're the ones that started like making these like terms to like just talk trash about them. It's like they started. They're so childish, bro. Like, and I will say, it's part of it is TikTok. TikTok started this split between communities, or in general communities being talked about. But the Naruto ones, like they just don't stop, man. Like it's bad. Like your show's over, bro. Please move on. It's good, okay, I give you that. But why are you still talking about it? Like, leave it there. I can't,
Jet, what do you
man.
think? Where are you going with that one?
It's hard to follow up that, man.
Yeah.
Bro, they're annoying.
But if I had to pick one, I'd probably go My Hero, man.
Oh,
that was my second option.
Like, I'm heavily involved in anti Twitter and obviously anti TikTok, and I wouldn't say not so no more, but when I was at like the peak of its powers, dude, it was just some of the weirdest, just for no reason things that these people would bring up and talk about. And the My Hero ones specifically, they are the ones that I would see constantly that would put Deku and Bakugo in a relationship.
Yeah,
and it's
bro.
just like it's a
weird.
bunch of weirdness, bro. And like it makes you want to not say you're a fan of it sometimes, bro. And I know like people shouldn't dictate like what you're a fan of, but like I just like you cringe, and
Yeah.
like they just do the most. And
going to that point though, I think that's normal for all these animes.
No.
I've seen a lot of pictures for people to ship things together.
That is normal. But
That's
they
weird.
do it too much. Like they will literally go out their way and make it like, bro, there's clearly, if you watch the show, there's no type of relationship like that ever. But they will they're forcing that on people. Like, bro, this is perfect. What do you guys like? They just keep going. They are weird.
That's crazy.
But the reason, I mean, that's one of the points. But another reason I don't like that fan base is like people like the name I'm not gonna say. We should all know the name. Yeah, that person is the reason I don't watch that show anyways. Like I enjoyed it. It was good. I cut it off, man. It's the best anime, bro. It was like a season deep. There was nothing going, bro. Like, what are we doing?
That first season was good. That first season was really, really good. Me and Jet talked about it, and then it kind of just started falling off a little bit. It's still good, but nowhere near the first season. And it's kind of like that Sword Art argument. The Sword Art argument.
Yeah.
That first season is really good, and then it kind of falls off, and then it's starting to pick up again. But yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off there. But yeah,
no, you're good.
I get that.
And also, like, and I asked Justin, I'm not sure if you guys in the comments know, please tell me. But I swear, the My Hero fan base started this whole new gen big three. I don't know where that came from, but that is not a thing. Y'all need to give up on that. Like, y'all can't just make it up.
To be fair, I don't know where that started, but I first heard it for Fairy Tail when I was doing my research on Fairy Tail.
Okay.
They were saying that this might. They weren't saying it was. They were saying this might be able to crack that Holy Trinity and be a part of it. So, but obviously it didn't. But that's where I first heard it from. So that's why I was like, okay, let me watch the show. Let me see where this is going. And I ended up liking it, but I understand it's not part of it. But
crazy.
I heard it before.
Okay.
So, but then going to the fandom thing, I'm not into the forums and Reddit and all the TikToks for the community guys like you guys are. The one thing I do hear a lot about though is obviously Goku, right? Nobody can beat Goku. He is the most powerful. Nothing's gonna stop him. Superman, new anime characters coming out. Nothing's gonna stop him. So that's the one thing I do hear about from the Dragon Ball fans. What do you guys think about the Dragon Ball fans? Are they kind of out there too?
No, they're bad.
Yeah, they're delusional.
They got the argument to be one. Truly, it's bad.
Okay. I think when it comes to that show, like, we all know it as like the Godfather, not the Godfather. That's a horrible thing to say. That has like I'm trying to think of the word for it.
I think I know where you're going. I don't want to say pinnacle because that's not what it is.
Yeah,
but I get where you're going.
You respect it. Like, everybody respects it.
Yeah.
But obviously we know it's not a top anime. It doesn't have quality. It has like just, for me, it's like John Wick. Everybody likes action. That's all it is. It's straight action.
It's an action anime. Yeah.
And
turn your brain off and watch it.
People would defend the plot. I don't see how. They're defending it as in being a top 5 anime because of plot. I don't see that at all. We all know Dragon Ball is just ass pulls left and right. And I would defend this to my grave. It is random power-ups to the day I die, bro. Everybody's getting a power-up every single chance they get. It's crazy. But yeah, like, it's not all of them, but yeah, they will just go out there and try to defend it to be godly. Like, bro, calm down. Yeah, Dragon Ball is good, but it's not like that.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. It looks like I'm gonna have to get. Go ahead, Jet.
I was say, like, it's like I grew up playing all the Dragon Ball games. I watched it from when I was a kid. I literally had before the orange bricks, the DVDs. I had the actual like cassette tapes of the Saiyan Saga. It was like a box set. Like Dragon, like, I've just always been like, Dragon Ball was ingrained in me. And so, like, I understand like loving it to your core, but it's just like, you can't love something to where you can't see its faults. And there's a lot.
Yes.
From the random power-ups that Cody said, from the damn author just forgetting shit. Like, it has problems.
Him not giving Gotenks a tail Goten a tail was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah. How do you forget that? Like,
oh man, no, yeah, for sure. Looks like I gotta get a little bit more versed in the fandom because you guys are acting up there. That's kind of crazy, man. Come on. I mean, it's fair to say that you guys can be like, hey, you know what? Dragon Ball is my favorite anime, and I think it's the best. But I understand. I understand it's not this, and whatever. So okay,
that's all you gotta
be a little bit more realistic. Yeah, just be a little bit more realistic, more down to earth. Don't just be blind.
That's it.
Yeah. But all right, cool. Any final thoughts, boys, before we move on? I think we got it.
Just you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, you can love whatever you want. Just don't be blind to it. That's because that's when you start going over the deep end. Unless you're doing it for views. Because
isn't there a saying called love is blind? So I mean, I think they're taking that saying a little too literal. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know your top 5 anime, and then let us know what you guys think is the craziest fandom in anime. We're going to go ahead and be reading through them and go into it. So, moving on to our next topic, we're going back to our Horsemen ranks. And then, so for this one, we've got One Piece. We've just been talking about it. Let's see where these arcs rank. If you guys haven't seen the show yet, we'll go ahead and let you know which ones you think are better, which ones we think are better. So let's go ahead and start it off with.
There's no way we're doing. It's basically every episode. It's not even really arcs, bro. What is it? It says Romance Dawn East Blue 1-3.
1-3.
Crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. All right. Romance Dawn. Where do we guys have it? Where do we have it right now?
Look, and I mean, I'm with it because this is the part. This is the beginning of the show. A lot of people would say they don't like when he comes out the barrel. Like it's cool until you get. it's not good until you get the Arlong, and I'm okay with that because I know that it's something you got to get into for them first all the way to Arlong. But I liked it out the barrel. I was with it through the barrel. So I
like it. Okay, you're B. Okay, I thought you were going to go S.
I'm not.
I think I'm B on this one too. I think it's solid. I think for me, I liked it from the beginning. So, Jet, what do you think?
Yeah, B's fine.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to we got Buggy here when he gets first introduced. Orange Town East Blue arc. Where do we got Buggy? I don't know.
Yeah, I want to say as far as not most of these, but these early ones, my memory isn't perfect. So when I say what I say, they're probably true. I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
This was Nami. This was basically the introduction to Nami, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, she was with him.
So yeah, I'm feeling C. I
think that's where I initially had the two. I don't think there was anything that really stood out in this. Yeah. 4 episodes? That's what they said there.
It might be D to be honest, but yeah.
Jet, what do you think?
I think these next two might be C. To be honest.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm fine. Syrup Village, I see. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
How do you have that plan and you fail like that to be real? That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
He
was working with him for 3 years.
Yeah, he was set up. He was playing the long game and good to go. And yeah, that was kind of wild. This next one, the Barati. You said that might be C. Oh, I did. I like the Barati arc, man. It showed Sanji. It showed the what's the name of the restaurant?
That's the name. That's the name of it.
Is it? Oh, is it the bra? Yeah. And then I'd like Don Krieg, bro. When we first see this guy is armored up. He's got that big old weapon, and he looks menacing. I did enjoy this one. I don't know. I'm struggling between the B.
I guess for what we have in B, I kind of see it, but just my thinking alone, like that arc is for Sanji, and Sanji's character didn't take a leap until obviously later on.
I will say too, I think this is when we first see Hawkeye, right?
Yes, that's what I was going to point out. That was badass. That little small knife was crazy.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think we put it at least in B. Do we have it just for Mihawk over Romance Dawn real quick? Is that the best of B so far?
Yeah,
I think so. What do you think, Jed? Is that
Yeah, because that gave us like something to look forward to. You were like, oh my
god.
Yeah,
that really showed us the first warlord and be like, oh, this world is kind of bigger than just this. Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right. Arlong Park. And this was
it's
yeah, okay. Yeah, that's yep. I was gonna say, you guys heard, if you guys haven't seen it, my moment, this was one of my anime moments. Chills, man, chills. So yeah, I think it is this is peak right here for sure. Then we got Logtown, and this was one of my favorite I think he's a vice admiral at this point.
This
got Captain Smoker.
Is that the Lightning?
Yes, that was the Lightning. When he was, I think that's A. I think that's A.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah,
and then Dragon pulls up, and we don't know who he is.
Ooh, he's in the crowd.
That was crazy.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good one. Buggy's Crew Adventure Chronicles. I mean,
go ahead and put it in D. Bruh, I don't even remember that, bro. Like, but
I was gonna say, is that I don't remember too much on it. What do you remember anything on this one, Jay? Was that the cannons flying?
That has to be filler, bro. There's no way.
That was probably years ago.
Yeah.
And it's 2 episodes, bro. There's no way. That's filler.
Yeah, you're right on that. Okay, moving on to Reverse Mountain. This one was actually pretty cool because this is when they had to get out, right?
I want to say it's cool. It's cool that we know about the Brook situation, but as far as this alone, I think this is going only maybe C. I don't think it goes past C.
Okay, Jet, you agree?
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like think
it's
there's
better
only
than
there's a select S. A and B is gonna get full fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. This is the first time we see the whale, right? And then where they reference it here, and then they come back to it later that he's actually waiting for somebody. So that was pretty cool.
Which was that's when it becomes crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Moving on to Whiskey Peak. Alabasta?
that was when it was before Alabasta. Right before Alabasta, they saw the
agents.
And then the whole time Zoro was trying to tell them, like he was trying to like let Luffy know, but Luffy wasn't listening, and Luffy started fighting Zoro. And then at the end of the fight, Luffy tells him, "Why didn't you tell me? You could have just told me."
Yeah.
I think that's like I think it's a C. It could be a B, but it was a C.
I agree.
Okay.
Moving on to Diary of Kobe. I think this is his training montage and stuff like that. I think he's
probably just him with Garb. How many episodes is that? Like 3?
Yeah, it says 2,
it's probably
68, 69.
Oh, then nah, I think that's D.
Maybe filler?
Yeah. I'm thinking we D all the fillers that aren't good.
You agree, Jet?
Yeah, that's fine.
We got Little Garden. I think you see Mr. 3 showing up there.
Yeah.
This one I think was okay.
I'm trying to remember what happened. Like
I think this is the first time we see Mr. 3 and he's just using his wax. This goes on for 7 episodes, so
that was kind of annoying. It was kind of annoying. That's
I don't know. Was that our first D in a mini? And as an actual,
that might be first D.
Yeah,
for an actual.
Okay. Yes,
that shit was.
Drum Island, Alabasta.
See, this is the thing about my rankings on these backstories. Chopper, right? Hit, yes, backstories hit.
I think so too.
Crazy. I think this is A.
I'm thinking an A. I was thinking an A.
Okay, yeah. This is when we first see Chopper and we get to see what made him him.
That's when Luffy's climbing the mountain, right?
With Nami holding Nami, bro.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah. He was bleeding. Oh my god.
And this one, I don't know why it was Arabasta. For me personally, because this is one of my favorite villains. Obviously, I don't know where you guys are gonna rank it. Crocodile is just one of my favorite One Piece villains, man. And I know Alabasta has problems, and I know it's really slow paced and stuff like that. But seeing Crocodile and that mafia style, gangster style boss that he is, and he has crocodiles, he's cool to me. He's one of my favorite of all times. Where do you guys have it?
I was gonna say this is the part where people will say like this is the beginning. I would say the beginning really of you noticing One Piece's pacing problems. Because they were going through that desert for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
And, like, as far as like the plot of it, it was dope. Like there's a civil war going on in the country. And he started it, and with all like the bomb and Vivi yelling and stuff, like screaming at everybody to stop. They not listening. They still going. And then Luffy finding out that he could counter him with blood. He used his blood at some point. Like it was crazy. I think B is okay for it.
Jet, what do you think?
Where do you have it?
I'm not gonna. That'd be crazy to put it in A, right? But
yeah, that is crazy.
And before I rank it, I think I read somewhere that Oda was like, I wish I hadn't used Crocodile that early.
Yeah, they said he wanted to end. He was going to end it here or something like that.
Yeah, like he wish he would have used Crocodile later on, and that would have been cool to see because this was before we got hockey and stuff, and it was pretty cool too because if he had hockey, obviously he beats Crocodile easy. No problem. So it was cool to find that like that. But I think I do have it in B, and I think I might have it at the top of B so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely in the top of B. I'm not big on Alabasta. Like my opinion is like lower than everybody else's, so I'm fine with B.
Okay, no, yeah, and like I said, I get it because it wasn't tough. It was a grind. It was a grind to get through it. So for sure. Then we got this is Jaya for Sky Island. I think this is the few episodes that they're talking about Sky Island and that it exists.
That was when and they got punked by him.
Yeah, and this dude's just spring right. He's got the spring fruit or whatever. He's just bouncing around, and Luffy just handles him.
No punches him into the ground, huh?
Yeah, and then they sit there, and then Nami screaming at them, and they just taking it. Because
this is also the first introduction of Blackbeard before we actually know who he is. He's sitting at the bar with her.
I think in terms of that, I think this does go B because it was like, we're getting that grit out of them, like because they did the flashback of Shanks. That's why he stood there and did nothing. He just took it.
Mm-hmm.
I think
see
that was
can see
big
the
for
B.
character development.
I can see the B.
And then we seen
Okay.
Zoro. He riding with it. All right, let's take it. Like, yeah, it was solid.
Then we get on to one of the other controversial
This
arcs, Skypiea. What do you guys think? Where do you guys have Skypiea?
I'm trying to think.
I liked him as a villain, bro, and I liked his powers. This is another one of those where if he had hockey, no problem.
Yeah.
But Skypiea, man,
It's just,
is it better than Alabasta? Is it better than Alabasta?
That's where I'm trying to think. Is it better than Alabasta? Because
Villain wise for me,
as an arc, I don't think so.
yeah,
I think Alabasta's better.
Because this was our introduction to the beginning, like the first form of hockey we've seen, which was the observation hockey. They didn't call it observation hockey though, but all the people that were under him had observation hockey, and we were just like, wow, like how are you gonna beat them when they can see into the future?
And I think this is the first introduction of the Poneglyph, right? The very first Poneglyph that we see too.
No, we
Is
saw
it?
one in Alabasta.
Oh, one in Alabasta. Yeah,
at the very
this is the
end.
second one. This is
Yeah.
the second one. Yeah, that's right.
But as far as information wise, this is like on that Punk Hazard level. Like it's all about information you're getting from it, not really the arc being good itself.
Yeah, it's
you have to watch it to know a lot about the show, but it's not good.
Because I don't Cody knows this, and you might know it. I don't like the desert, so that's like one of my big problems with Alabasta.
Yeah,
So, like
that was
aside
really
from
bad.
that, like obviously the pacing. But if you you can't take away the desert. But if you take away the pacing, Alabasta is flawless.
Yeah,
Truly.
yeah. Because the
So-
story was really good. We get Robin switching, right? I think Robin switched.
yeah, she saved his life.
Yeah, so that was really it is better than Skypiea. Dang, is it better than Romance Dawn? And I think it's better than Barati, right? Just because it's a bigger arc. Barati,
Yeah,
I think it goes right
But-
there. I think it goes right behind
yeah,
Alabasta.
right behind Alabasta. Yeah, Arabasta.
yeah, Arabasta. Then, oh man, this guy was so annoying when I saw this dude. I think it was like Foxy. I think was his
Crazy, yeah,
name.
Foxy. It's crazy. This is canon.
Bro. And they spent so much time on this guy, bro. Like so much time, if I remember correct. 220. It was 207 to 219, and then 227 to 220. Nah, bro. Like that was
throw that in D.
yeah, that was pretty bad. Water 7. Oh, Water 7 was really good. Now you see the one right after that, which was the culmination of Water 7.
Oh man!
But Water 7, when we first see it, was really good. This is when we first see Frankie, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I did enjoy Water 7. You guys have it in
dope
A?
island. I went. Go ahead, because I'm. Go ahead.
Now, I'm not obviously not speaking for the group, but just like my thinking process, the one behind it is clear S.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
cannot put Water 7 on the same level as that. Like
Yeah.
Water
No,
7
no,
is
no.
great.
We're on the same
yeah.
page. We're on the same
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
think
right,
I think we have Water 7A, and then obviously Endy's Lobby's S.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah,
I feel.
yeah.
Water 7
Yeah.
was Water 7
Yeah,
was
Water
dope.
7 was solid. You got the agents going off. You got Robin disappearing.
That
Yeah.
was the Usopp leaving the group because they couldn't fix the boat.
Oh,
And
the fight.
he
The
fought
fight
him.
between him. Yeah. No, that was really good. Water 7 was really good. Obviously, Endy's Lobby, bro, and he said, you know what? Just say that I want to save you, and I'll help you. I want to, or say, what do you say? I want to live. He said, say you want to live, and I want to live, bro. Oh, man. And then he burns the government flag and just like, no.
He declared
Forget the
war.
world government.
Declare war.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody,
That's another one that's just
everybody.
peak. Woo. Post Endy's Lobby. Oh, this is Ace versus Blackbeard
versus
in that little
Blackbeard,
scene.
yeah.
Is that all that is?
No,
It's 313 to
showing,
325.
Yeah, it's showing a lot of episodes.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a lot of
thinking
episodes.
The ride back and
The train, right? Was it
yeah.
the train back?
Yeah, the train. They were riding back, and then they were recruiting Frankie. And then Garp shows up, and they tell him about Dragon.
Oh, okay. So more of an information one with that final.
Yeah.
I think those episodes with Ace
So
and Blackbeard.
it's not
is
that
just-
the crazy. It's all for the information. So
I think I have it B.
B.
I think I have it B. You think you have it C?
I was gonna
Because
say.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say top of C because most of it isn't nothing besides us finding out that Dragon was his dad and picking up Frankie.
Pretty big.
Yeah,
and then
but
Ace that he's hunting Blackbeard, and we saw that he defeated Ace. And this is how Ace gets captured.
yeah, it could go to the back of B.
They show the fight in this arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe they do. Yeah, because I mean, this little explosion right here is obviously Ace and Blackbeard, and
If
the
they
town
show
that
the
they
fight,
destroyed.
that's B.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah,
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay, we'll put it in B, and I think I have it here just based off of those. I don't know if you guys agree with that. We'll see. Thriller Bark, the image that they have.
A lot of people
obviously.
are low on this too.
Yeah. I'm low on it.
Yeah.
That image that they're showing right there, though, was
No. That's the thing.
Yeah.
See, and
The
this is the thing
ending
about the
is peak, bro.
One Piece arcs are always slow starts, strong finishes, bro. It's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
They just won the fight, and Kuma pulled up, bro.
Yeah, and he's like, "I'll take
Crazy.
it all for them." Like, bro,
Crazy.
man.
The thing about Thriller Bark, bro, the
Bruh.
villain, man, Gecko
Yeah,
Warrior
I
is
know,
so
man.
bad, bro.
I know, bro, but Laboon, come on.
This is
man.
Brooke, right? This is when we first
Yes,
get introduced
Brooke.
to Brooke.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we get his song at the end of the whole arc
Yep.
too.
Bro. Brooke,
It has amazing moments, man.
it
But
does,
I don't know.
but it's
I
not.
don't
It's
know.
not a good arc.
That's not enough. That's not enough to put it in B at least for you guys. You
'Cause-
guys don't have it in D, do you? You guys don't have it in
See,
D, right?
That's no.
There's
it's
no
not
way
D.
it's in
I
D.
don't think
There's
it's
no
D.
way.
It's not D.
No, it's not D.
I'm
Is it
thinking
at the top of C or is it at the bottom of
that's
B?
the question.
Yeah, that's the argument.
Are those moments strong enough to put it at the back of B?
Bro,
And,
nothing
bro, that's one of the
happened,
greatest
bro.
moments. That's one of the greatest moments.
Nothing
with
happened.
I get that, but that moment when Zoro took the pain for all
he
of
said,
them.
he said, have a taste. He went crazy.
I-
Oh my god.
I can do B, but I don't really feel good about it, man.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the problem.
okay. Okay, we'll put it at the top of C.
Top of C.
Then we've got Sabayoti. This is
Oh,
this is the
wait.
time.
Yeah, that's my.
This is your moment,
that
right?
was my moment, bro. Oh my god.
Sabayoti actually Sabayoti was actually pretty good.
could
Bro. He
go from
punches the dragon.
Yep, he punches Celestial
punches the
Dragon. Send them back to
oh.
the
Yeah, that's
manga.
A. That's A.
Yeah. Sabayoti was really good, pulling up to that was really good.
Yeah.
Amazon Lily, I think this is when Luffy
This
wakes
is
up.
Luffy, yeah. And
Yeah,
then
Luffy goes over here.
it was nothing crazy. No.
Mm-mm.
The craziest thing
Yes.
was just us finding out that she and her sisters were slaves. That was it. And then
Mhm.
and this is when he finds out that Ace has been captured and is gonna.
Okay.
That's the information we get from that. But
This
nothing
is another
crazy
information
from it.
arc.
Yeah.
I think C is okay. I don't think it's B.
Nah, I don't think it's B.
And
Yeah,
I'm looking
C's
at
fine.
See,
Yeah.
okay.
I think
Right now-
right behind Thriller Bark. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to what is it? Straw Hats Separation Serial.
Yeah,
what it
that
says.
was
Summit
it
War?
was just showing
Summit
us
War?
everybody's
Oh, where they were.
where they were on the separation, which is once
So,
again nothing
Robbins
crazy.
was-
It's just showing us their Robbins was
Robbins
like,
was
she's with
crazy.
the
She was-
Revolutionary Army, like she got stuff going on, but like
those are
Brooke is an
backstories.
artist, and then Usopp is just
Eating
eating, bro.
back a C.
Yeah, this isn't like
There's
this
nothing
isn't
there.
nothing.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to put it then? I think back of Sia at worst. I think at worst, just
At
because of
worst.
Robin's little story. Did anybody else have a good story on where they
That's
were?
why
I don't think,
nobody besides
I think nobody else, right? Just
Nobody.
Robin's.
I mean, you could say Zoro maybe.
Sanji
guess-
was with. Go ahead.
I guess back a C because it's not bad.
Because
It's not-
Frankie went to Dr. Vegapunk's lab and he
Oh,
buffed yeah.
That's right. So there's a couple of good stuff, and then like Cody mentioned, the information about Ace and everybody getting that information and being like, "Oh,
No,
I gotta go."
That was after
Right?
this. Because
After
this was
this? Oh,
just-
okay.
Yeah, it was at the end after they've already been powered up, technically. After they're like, been there for a while. This was their
But
introduction.
no, wasn't
to
it at
getting
the end
there.
of this one? Because Impel Down, he's going through the prison looking for Ace, right?
No, because it was they find out he dies. Ace dies, and Ace dies all the way post-war. Post-war is when they find out.
No. I'm saying, but they found out that he got captured, that Ace got captured, and that they gotta go, right?
No,
That
they don't
gotta-
know about it.
No. Okay. Oh, you're right. You're right. Nobody was there for Marine. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. Okay, so Impel Down. I didn't mind Impel Down. I thought Impel Down was
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
thought
This is
Impel Down
another
was
pacing
good.
problem though, that they took a
It was.
long
It
time
was.
to get to the bottom.
It was
But
like
it was
how many
bro,
floors,
because he went
bruh?
to the like 5, I think, and he had to go to the bottom, and then he had to climb back up.
Yeah, bro. Man, that was
the
crazy.
pacing on this one was crazy.
But that Warden, bro, he wasn't playing no games.
Yeah, the Warden was cool. That poison ability was pretty good.
I like Impel Down because he had
I
to
do too.
he had to get down there. He had to fight the Warden. He busted out characters that we hadn't seen in a long time. Like I enjoyed it.
Introduction to Jinbei. Introduction
Jinbei.
to I forgot her name.
Blackbeard comes back in this one, and he breaks out some people, right, for his crew.
Oh,
He's
yep.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just missed Ace, bro. He
Just
was
missed
just
Ace.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
would've been crazy.
Yeah, this is B.
All right, next one. This is probably
Come
the
on.
best that we have so
Come
far.
on.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put it at the top of S because you see the dragon, and my boy's right there, bro. That arc was just insane, man.
Crazy,
Like that,
bro.
Peak.
oh man, that was crazy. That was crazy. Then we go into post-war.
See,
This
this
is-
is when they find out.
I love
is
that
looking-
one
yeah.
too, bro.
I do like it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do like it. Everybody's finding out.
The shock is
They're
crazy.
shocked.
The world, bro. Like everybody knows that Luffy's dad is Dragon. That Ace's dad is Goldie Roger.
Yep.
Yeah, and bro, oh man. Oh,
And then
when Garp goes back to the hometown that they were raised in, and she
Oh,
punches
yeah,
him,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Yep. Like, why didn't you help him?
Yeah.
This is good. And before we move on to, I love when they do the newspaper with the seagulls and stuff, and
Love
everybody
it,
in the world finds out what's been going on around the world. I love when they do those
So
little scenes.
dope.
Do you guys have it A? I think. I don't think it's up here in S with the ones that we have.
Nah,
but
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's really
Ace
good.
line.
Yeah.
Return to Sabaody Fishman Island. So this is when they all get back together.
Yeah.
They get back together. And seeing everybody for the first time again and how they've changed.
It's this is a lot of information with a lot of like we're just seeing people powered up. Like it wasn't nothing crazy as far as like being a top tier. I think this doesn't pass B because I don't think
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it was better
Yeah.
than Thriller Bark, but like for instance, learning about the fish princess. I forgot her name, but she's Poseidon.
Oh yeah,
supposedly. Yeah. Luffy talking
was
to
cool.
the sea giant, the sea
yeah,
kings.
it's the first time we get that. Yeah.
Him using his
Yeah.
Conqueror's hockey, like stuff like that is just crazy.
Yeah, that's really solid. Then we get actually
this
Fishman
shit.
Island. Fishman Island. This is a whole arc. What do you guys think about actually Fishman Island?
What's his fucking name?
I
Hordy?
think most. Yeah, Horty Jones.
Yeah, Horty. He took
Man,
them,
hell
took them
no,
roids.
Yeah, that's right. He did take all the. I think the only not only, but one of the cool parts was like Cody mentioned, he's using Conqueror's hockey, and they're fighting, bro. Everybody's fighting, and Luffy just comes in and just use Conqueror's hockey. Everybody's out. Like the whole fight's over with. It's like, 'cause that's another issue with the pacing, right? Like, what was the point of all this if you're just gonna do all that? Anyways?
Exactly.
But I think it was okay. You guys have it in C? You guys have it in D? I don't think it's a D. I don't think it was bad, but I think it's a C.
I
This
mean,
is also where we get more information on the Sun Pirates, right?
Yeah.
And their motivations and why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, because some of them were ex-Sun Pirates, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd take Thriller
'Cause
Bark
these are people
over
that-
Fishman Island.
I'm trying to think if I can see that. Can I see that?
Bark over Fishman. We have Thriller at the top of C.
And then, bro, Jinbei gave his blood. That's something that they not supposed to do. He gave his blood to Luffy.
I mean, I get that, but like
I,
Thriller Bark has moments now. You just naming
It
moments. Like, it's
does.
oh
not
yeah,
a
it
good,
does. It does.
cohesive
I think
arc.
those moments put it above. Yeah, I think those moments put it above Fishman. for sure. This is also when he mentions to Jinbei, like, I want you on my crew, and Jinbei's like, I'll be back later. I gotta go take care of some stuff, right? So this is where like, oh, Jinbei's gonna join. No, okay. So I mean, yeah. Do we have it
Below Thriller? Right below Thriller?
Yeah, okay. Punk Hazard, Cody mentioned it earlier. It's an information arc.
Golly, man.
This is where we first get Kinemon, right? He's
Yes,
bouncing around
bro.
and stuff.
And
so-
it's crazy. Hey, learning what we know now because of Wano, it's crazy, bro.
yeah, this is where Oda's like dropping information that comes out later.
Bro,
Like,
Oda is crazy, but like we don't know this.
That don't
at the
help.
time.
That don't help the
help
art,
Punk
man.
Hazard at all, man.
where do you guys have it then? D? You guys have that in D?
This might be the first actual like full arc D.
Like I'm telling you, like I ever rewatch One Piece, I'm skipping Thriller
It's getting
Bark,
skipped, bro. That's literally, I think, honestly, when you tell somebody to watch a show, that's the one arc you could tell them to skip. You could just tell them to look up like a summary of it because there's no point in watching it. Literally,
Yeah, I got that shit in D. I'm sorry.
there's no point.
You got it at the bottom? You got it at the top? Or
Nah, not over the.
not over Foxy, right?
I don't even remember half of those.
Yeah. Well, it's at the top, just for it
Yeah,
being
because I'm trying to
full
think.
arc.
They don't even got a moment in there like the end when the admiral, I forgot his name, when Aokiji stops. Who did he stop? He stopped Dofi from killing.
Oh, that's right. Law, was it Law, right? Dofi and Law?
No. It was the captain Smoker. Dofi had Smoker held down, right? And then that's when Aokiji stopped him.
I don't remember. I remember that scene. I remember Aokiji coming in and being like, "If you want to fight, you'll fight me." And Dofi said, "No, never mind." I forget who Dofi had pinned down though, but yeah, that was a pretty badass scene. And that's when we find out Aokiji's not an admiral.
Oh
anymore.
yeah, I do remember that. Yep.
Yeah, he's not an admiral.
You're right.
Anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I put that at the top of D. Then we get one of the longest arc. I think this took 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, for it to conclude.
Ooh, that arena fight.
Rosa.
How many episodes is that, bro?
Yeah, that was a while. It was a good arc though.
It was.
But it took a long time.
It took a long time.
2 years is
man.
wild, bro. 2 years is wild. We get the first Gear 4 appearance on this one.
We get a lot of backstories.
We get a lot of backstories.
Senior
we get
Pink, Doflamingo, the toys. What's her name? The 16-year-old girl with her dad. That's a toy.
Oh yeah.
That there's a lot of like crazy stuff because the whole like takeover is crazy alone. Everybody's a toy that was basically a part of somebody's family, but they were forgotten. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And like, but the
That's
fact that the one that was a toy with the one leg was the guy, like, yeah, that was crazy.
I'm the Dofi guy, right? So I like Dressrosa has my favorite villain, but objectively, Oda realized his mistakes and literally came back 2 arcs later and did it perfectly.
Yeah, the only problem was his length. They made that little tournament thing for the fruit long as shit.
Yeah. We get Sabo. We get Sabo coming back.
Yeah,
too,
Sabo, because
right?
Sabo had to step in and do it so Luffy could leave.
Yeah, it was unnecessarily long.
They made the birdcage closing thing long, but don't get me wrong. Like I said, everything else within the arc, like plot wise, was crazy. The backstories were crazy.
So where do you guys have it? Do you guys? I mean, that Jet's on that is Dofi, right? And then I'm Croc. That's our same. It's kind of like the same type of arcs that they're just long for no reason. But where do you have it?
I think this is the back, not the back A, but like it's in A somewhere because I think it's better than Alabasta and Skypia by far. It's just the length. A. The length, not necessarily the back, but yeah, that's the only issue with it. The length. It was long as hell. Like I think this is.
Put it in. Is that the only issue?
That's the only issue.
Jet, what do you think?
Or people feel like Sabo is another issue, but that's up to if you decide whether or not you think it's an ass pull putting him in there.
It's long, man.
The story, I think is perfect.
It is.
Everything from like Dofi's brother to seeing Gear 4th, like, like it's amazing. It was just, what is it, 3 years in length? I think the manga is something stupid. Like it took him forever to write that shit.
That's
Jesus Christ. I don't think that goes A for that though. I think it goes at the top of B. What do you think? I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in there, but I don't know.
I think there's too many moments to say B. Honestly,
like, you agree with that, Jet?
The plot, the story of the toys and the people in the Dressrosa along with all the backstories that because we're attached to every backstory, bro. They're all emotional. They're not just a random backstory. And you're like, okay, like every backstory was crazy. Like you felt for Dofi, bro. Like they was hanging them, trying to kill them, bro. He was screaming, "I'm gonna get y'all back for this," and he spun, bro. He took over this, bro. Like, yeah, it was crazy.
Well, you're gonna want to sit through it and watch it again?
Honestly, yeah.
You're skipping that tournament though.
I am, but that's because I've seen it already. And the tournament isn't really as important as the rest of the arc.
Dude, I
have it top of
but
B.
I think it's top of B.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
Look at the episode count, bro.
I know, but bro, the backstories and the plot that's top 3 plots in arcs wise.
I understand. I really do.
Like the fact that he made you feel for not only the people on our side but the people on their side is crazy. Senior Pink's backstory is crazy. Why he's wearing a baby suit, bro? Like that's crazy.
But 2 to 3 years, Cody, that's a long time.
I know.
2 to 3. Imagine watching this in real time, Cody. 2 to 3 years? No way, bro. That's too long.
Yeah, that's painful, bro.
Grand Line Review has like an hour-long video going through like what that was like. Amazing video if you haven't seen it.
Okay, I get
like he's talking about it in real time, like amazing.
Yeah, like trying to watch that in real time. Oh,
like and it was cool because he gathers like One Piece content creators' perspectives from it all. Like he like tells them to like send me a video of your like experience of what you remember with Dressrosa. Like I like that video's dope. You guys,
you're gonna have to send it to me then. So I'll watch it. I'll watch it for sure.
From all like because you've seen it, was the pacing bad enough to put it in B? Like,
yeah, watching it real time that might have changed it. Like, oh man, that was crazy. I can't wait. Would that have? Did they feel that way, or did they were like, oh, dang, this is?
How did it affect?
Yeah, because they're like saying because like the title of the video is like. I don't remember it verbatim, but it was like the problems with Dressrosa type shit. So like they acknowledge that like no, like that shit was painful.
I think B then. I'm fine with B then.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it because I saw it all the way through. That's why I'm probably
if you get to see it all the way through, that's more beneficial.
Now this
Oh, Zoe, man. Is that S for you guys?
I think it's
S. I think it is S.
I think it's S for me.
Bro, the reveal? Oh my god!
One leg, bro. He said, "Raizo is alive." Or no, Raizo's safe, bro. Oh my god,
bro. The whole time watching this, I'm like, they don't have him, bro. They don't have him. What are you doing? Leave,
bro. Leave.
He's not here. Like, go, man.
Bro, Jack was not giving up, bro. Like bro. All right, you gonna keep saying no. We gonna keep going, bro. Like he give up. Bro. You killed almost everybody. They're not here.
Bro, I will say, bro, I usually see stuff coming from a mile away. This is one of those few instances where, like, no, I believed them. They didn't have them. They fooled me, man. Like, oh, that was so good. It was so good.
Everybody, bro. Kids, families was all saying
they were all willing to die, bro.
Over like friendship. Like that's not even your family. Friendship, crazy,
bro.
Yeah.
Wild.
Nah, that's insane. Cody's giving you up real quick, Jet. Like, he's Jet's in the back. Jet, go get him,
bro. Jack, he literally amputated their leg and arm, bro. Like, he was torturing them that entire day, bro, and they still didn't give in. Like, they were on the brink of death. Like, that's crazy. Right?
Yeah, that was crazy. And then, not to mention the islands on a giant ass elephant, bro. That's so crazy. This is roaming the world, and that goes to my point where One Piece just having such a fantastic world that you could just have these type of creatures. Giant ass elephant. Like you can probably see him from space.
So J Mac, you haven't seen Wano yet, right?
I'm in it. I am at when they first pull up to Kaido's island.
I want to say
I don't
something
know.
so bad if it's a spoiler. Oh
No,
my
don't spoil it. I'm telling
God.
Gloria we gotta get going. Like we literally started watching the anime that we're watching
Yeah.
so we can finish it and go. So yeah, we'll get into it.
all I'm gonna say though is the downfall was them climbing up and kept falling down over and over.
Yeah.
That was but Justin, if
Yeah,
you know
that's crazy.
what I'm trying to say, bro, that's crazy looking back. That is crazy.
Moving on, we got 3 left here. We got Whole Cake Island. This is a pretty good
He
one.
knew what he did wrong in Dressrosa, came back and did
Yeah.
it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you guys have it? I think I have it in S.
I have it in
I have
S.
it in S, bro.
Yeah, this
The
was
Sanji,
insane.
the whole Sanji thing is crazy. Finding out about the rest of his family and the second side of his flashback, not just the one with the shop or the bar or the restaurant, but with his actual family.
His actual
is crazy, bro. He was just outcast. He wasn't special. He got kicked out of his own family. He had to run away. Like,
and Luffy telling this man, "I'm not eating nobody else's food but yours, bro." Oh my god,
bro.
man!
That was insane.
It was emotional, man.
Yeah, it was really good. We also get Kataguri, which is actually one of my favorite.
Yes.
I don't want to call him a villain because that's not what he is. He's just an antagonist, I guess. I don't know. He's not necessarily a villain. He's got honor, bro. Like he's fighting for Big Mom, and he's got honor, and he's gonna do it right. I love Kataguri. That was just such a cool person.
The emotion I got from that arc was crazy, man. Sanji, when he finds out that the one he's finna marry doesn't like him at all, and he's sitting there flicking a lighter in the rain, bro. And then he brings the food to Luffy, and then it's already messed up because of the rain, bro. And Luffy eating it, talking about how good it is, bro.
Oh, that's where Luffy's just sitting in the middle of the out there in the
and
field.
It's raining and everything.
Yeah.
And
it's Sanji sitting there crying, bro. Like,
yeah, that's a good arc. This is another thing we can get into too. But I really enjoyed the opening for this one, the song and all that stuff that played.
Yeah. Oh, we could rake the opening.
Yeah, we could do the openings. They got plenty of openings, and we could really do that. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that.
Whole Cake might be solid. I ain't gonna count.
we'll rearrange them right now to see because this is tough, man. That is tough. S's are crazy. Moving on to Whole Cake. What is that? Lively Whole Cake Island. This is the conclusion.
I think that's supposed to be the. I think that's supposed to be the Reverie.
The Reverie. It says Lively, but it is the Reverie.
Hey,
it is the
knowing what I know.
Knowing what I know now. This is crazy. But
for the Reverie,
but for the Reverie, from what we saw, which was just they're bringing everybody together.
J-Mag, you have to catch up.
Yeah, you gotta catch up, bro.
Is it in the anime already, or you guys? Because you guys read the manga.
No.
It's not animated yet, right? So it doesn't even matter.
Yet.
I don't even think the big thing in the anime is happening.
No,
yet.
it's not. They said 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
Oh, for the thing that got spoiled for me already? That hasn't happened yet?
Yeah,
that hasn't happened yet? Oh, wow. That's crazy. You know what, man? I think we're going to have to just drop off the anime that I'm watching right now and just go.
Bro, the Reverie is crazy.
Look, so where would you have it as it sits now?
I mean, the first time we saw it's a B.
Yeah.
B? It's just okay. I think so.
I was gonna say C. Nothing happened at all.
This is where not Akuma. What's his name? Warlord.
Kuma.
Yeah, it was Kuma.
Kuma.
It was Kuma.
He's just riding around as a slave. Yeah. So that's insane for him to be a.
I guess C then, because we have to. Yeah, I guess C.
I was gonna say you can put it in front of the buggy picture.
Okay. And then we got Wano, which 890 to TBA.
Yeah, here we go. What is it? 800 what?
890, and I believe they're like at almost 1100 right now. So
that's crazy, bro.
I think that's where we're at right now. 1100 more or less.
I told you it started in like 20.
Yeah. Yeah, Wano's going, bro. This is giving Dressrosa.
That's the longest arc.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. It's still going. We get Ace back, man, and as an Ace fan, we get to see him back in the beginning of the show, and what he did for the people of that village was pretty cool. So far, like I said, I'm up to the point where they get to Kaido's.
I'm letting you say what you know, so I can stop.
Man,
have you seen Luffy and Kaido fight the first time?
No, not yet. Wait. The very first time when he punches him in the head with the dragon punch? Yeah. If that's the first fight, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, like I said, they already got their plan going. They're gonna pull up to the island. They're gonna interrupt the party that they got going on, and that's pretty much where I left off.
Yeah, because you already passed Luffy in prison,
see the traitor.
Right?
You see the traitor for the painting dude, the guy that paints. He's the traitor. I've seen that already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's farther than I thought.
You're farther than I thought, for real.
No, yeah. They're ready to interrupt the party, bro. They're good to go. They already got their plans and they're split up.
So if you know that, going back to what I was saying on Zoe, that makes you realize that he was holding them back from getting to Zoe. Because he was a traitor the whole time. He wasn't trying to help them. That's why he drew the ugly bird, because he know he can draw, but he messed up on purpose.
Got you. Yeah, that makes sense. For sure. I didn't even click. I forgot about that.
That little sorry ass bird couldn't fly. But
I think as it sits now, I think I have it in A. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Knowing what you guys know, is it an S for you guys, or is it worse than that?
Nah, hell nah. Here's the discussion. Okay. It's One Piece, right? So this isn't a spoiler. You know this. I don't like how Kaido lost. I don't like it. I'm not gonna tell you how, obviously, but I don't like it.
Oh my god, where does that put it for you? So I can know if I'm okay with it or not. Because I was gonna say A. I'm fine with A.
Bro, if we got Dressrosa in B, what are we doing?
I think Dressrosa should go in A. That's what I said.
But even at that, it's the back of A.
You think Wano's back at A?
I'm just trying to pick your brain because that's the same analogy.
Because we found out about the smile fruit stuff, right? Wait, whoa, what do you know about Odin, J-Mag? Like everything as far as Odin wise.
I mean he died in the soup, right? And did all of that.
Okay, yeah. So as far as he knows from where he's at, I think it's A. Because for one, Zoro and Luffy reunite. You got Zoro you got Luffy fighting Luffy fought Kaido, got knocked out, and that man was still grinning at him while he was knocked out. He got in prison. They broke out of that prison. He learned a new technique, which isn't that crazy, but you got Zoro. Killer was crazy. Killer versus Zoro was crazy.
And then you found out that was Killer.
Yeah. And then they forced him to eat
King
the smile fruit. King and Queen.
Mm-hmm. That dance is so crazy.
The thing with the all those people were forced to laugh while the dad died. The old dude died while they killed him. Was crazy. There was nothing they could do to stop it.
Odin's backstory was crazy.
Odin's backstory. That's what I was gonna say. Odin's backstory was crazy. He's holding everybody up. Was crazy.
Yeah, that dude was.
But I don't agree with nothing that you just said. But Dressrosa has those same
yeah, I agree. I think
Dressrosa, you were fine with Dressrosa in B though
because of the length, and which is
this
why,
is worse.
Yeah, I know, which is why I'm just realizing that's if we're gonna do that, I have to put Wano and B with Dressrosa. I feel like they're on par with each other. They have great plot points and great backstories.
I could see that,
but the length is ruining it so much. 200 episodes is crazy, and it's still going. Counting. Yeah. It's crazy.
I can agree with that point. Yeah, if we did that for Dressrosa.
You think Wano's better? And then I'm talking about what we do.
Yeah.
I think it has to be, right? Look at you guys. I think it has to be. Look at you.
Yeah. No, it's better. It's better than him.
And I don't want to say that because I respect Dressrosa so much, but I have to. I do think it's better.
Before all this happened, Oda was saying that Wano was going to be bigger than Marineford on that level.
Not Wano. No, it wasn't Wano that he was talking about.
Oh no! Okay, I thought it was
Wano. After we're going into the last saga, and he's gonna make a arc that's gonna be better than it. That's what he said.
That was more of the community because before I even knew what Wano was, I was hearing the word Wano bro, once we get to Wano, like,
Mm-hmm.
anime is gonna be shut down. But yeah, this war that he's about to cook up, I guess that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, it was the war. Yeah,
because we heard about Wano way back in Thriller Bark. That was when we first heard about Wano.
mm-hmm.
So, but like I said, if we got Dressrosa B, we're gonna have to put Wano B.
I agree with those points. What do you think, Jet? I don't think you've given us an actual rank yet.
I mean, yeah, it's just like, that's just Cody, like, agreeing that it's B. Because, like, I'm not going to fight putting Dressrosa in A, really. But,
the length is the reason it's B, and that's what we have to accept.
Okay. So then, we're pretty much done. So I think I'm fine either way with B or A. Like, the points that Cody made for Dressrosa, for it being good was really good. Like, it made sense, right? But it's just the length is why we put it in B. I don't mind going to A.
And here's my thing too. Another reason why I'm gonna say Wano is better is because if I were to rewatch both of them, there's not a part I'm skipping. Like I'm skipping that tournament in Dressrosa. I'm skipping that tournament. There's nothing to skip in Wano. It's just long, but it's plot throughout the entire long.
That's true. What do you think, Jet?
Luffy in the prison?
Luffy in the prison was a little bit, yeah. I think that's better than the.
I do think it's better.
The tournament though.
I stopped watching the anime when he got to that prison. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that was bad. That's when I told you the dance comes out from Queen.
Yeah. Trying to think. There's nothing saving that prison, man. Yeah, there's nothing saving that prison. That's the same thing, but I'd rather watch the prison, right?
Yeah. I think I would rather watch the prison.
I ain't mad at it.
Are we good then, right there? So then, our S's. Do we agree? Marineford that's the best? Is that pinnacle?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, that's the peak of One Piece. Okay. Yeah.
So then we start getting into after that. I think based off what we got here, I think Arlong can go last in S. What do you guys think?
I wasn't even thinking like that. I was thinking Whole Cake second, but we can get to that. We can start with the last one. I think the last one might be.
I think that's where I have it. But what do you guys think?
I was gonna say Zoe.
It has to be Zoe, right? I think so.
Because Zoe was a little bit worse than Arlong.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think anything in S is like.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying which one.
As far as the ranking go, because Arlong, you gotta understand, we started with Nami. For one, we came into it with Nami about to trick the Straw Hats because she was using them from the jump. She didn't trust them, but she was going to use them to pay off what she could. But this is early. We find out she pays them off. It didn't matter. It did not matter. Like, from the jump, we was going off the gates. I'm not saying Zoe didn't either, but like I said, they had a slow part in Zoe. Like, we had that climbing up and going back down was crazy. They were climbing up for a lot of episodes.
Okay. I mean, that's where you guys have it, yeah.
Because I think the only thing that, like I'm not putting it over Marineford. I'm not putting it over Ennis Lobby. I'm not putting it over Whole Cake. And so the only one is Arlong Park. And, bro, the fucking walk, bro.
The walk.
Yeah.
That's One Piece at its core, man.
Yeah, but Rizo? That's crazy.
No, yeah, like I said, that got me, bro. And I usually don't get got like that. Oh. So it was just one of the craziest moments. That might even come up in one of our anime moments that comes up. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Bro. That was well, it was going to be one of my next ones, honestly. That is crazy. But yeah, I
mean, this is, like I said, these are all S's. It's just splitting hairs, I guess.
Yeah, honestly.
So okay, then number 2. Who do we got as number 2? You guys have Whole Cake.
I got Whole Cake, bro. Whole Cake is emotional. It's crazy emotional.
Oh, bro, the moment, and this might be one of my moments too that comes up. One Piece has so many.
I got Ennis Lobby too, bro.
I think that's where I'm going, bro. That's where I'm at. The moment when Robin yells out, and it was good because we've had this conversation before. In subbed, obviously everybody loves it in subbed. It was good in dub too when she yelled, "I want to live." You guys haven't seen it or heard it, bro, go watch it in dub too because it gave you chills too. The moment she said that, bro, he destroyed the flag. We're good, man. That was another kind of Nami scene. Like, you want to be part of the crew? I got you. Don't worry. You're one of us, man. I think I got Ennie's over Whole Cake.
I can't, bro. Whole Cake is crazy, man.
It is, and then we get an emperor, an actual emperor, and then we get
bro. And Brooke got the point, bro. Oh my, Brooke is like what he did in that arc for the Poneglyph is crazy. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh man, but
I think I still got Ennie's. Any? Did you change your mind yet? Anything?
No.
Okay, I think that's what we're gonna have to leave it then.
Yeah.
So then I think let's put the best of each rank, and then I think we'll call it there. Best of A. What do you guys think is the best one in A? We got Logtown, Drum Island, Water 7, Sabaody, Post War, Wano, and Dressrosa.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is tough. Tough.
See, yeah, this is crazy because the way I'm looking at it now, Drum Island, Wano,
I think Water's.
That's why I was gonna say Water 7 might go up there too, but I think
Water 7 for me is the.
It's because I watched Dressrosa all the way through. I didn't watch it week by week. That's why I'm so high on it right now.
Yeah, I don't think we can touch Wano in Dressrosa anymore.
Yeah,
I think those gotta go where they go.
It has to stay.
I'm gonna tell you where I'm at. Sabaody arguably has the best One Piece episode ever.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That's my one in A.
It's literally called The End of the Straws or something like that, right?
Yes.
That's crazy.
405 or whatever the hell it is. Like, that's, bruh.
Is that the same episode where he punches the dragon, or is this
that was before.
This is before.
That was like
yeah,
towards the start of it.
Right. Okay.
That's my one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it too.
Yeah. But then I got Water 7 a close second.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Over Drum Island.
What is Drum Island
was? Yeah, Drum Island was Chopper's story.
Drum Island is Chopper's story.
Oh,
it was
shit.
Yeah.
I think it was good, but I think compared to Water 7 and Sabaody, I think it's 3. Am I misremembering something? Like it's that crazy?
Because as far as Water 7 goes, everything was like the big points from Water 7 is Usopp getting mad and fighting Luffy, and us finding out that them people are bad, and then the train ride all the way to whatchamacallit. Which are big points because we get introduced to their abilities, which is Shave, Iron Body, and we're realizing they're OP. Like, what's going on? These people are crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah,
what is Drum Island's points then? Just Chopper's backstory.
Backstory.
Isn't that Wampa? Is that his name? Wampa? That dude was annoying, bro.
Yeah, I think that might be behind Water 7.
The dude with the chin,
Wapul or something.
Wapul, yeah, that dude was annoying, bro.
Hey, you in the manga, boy. But look, I mean, yeah, he is annoying, but
it might just be Chopper's backstory, bro.
What Luffy
did
I think it is.
That's what I'm saying. Huh?
What Luffy did to save Nami climbing up the mountain with his bare hands.
But I think that's it. I think Water 7 has more notable points.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And I think the rest is fine right there. Best of B? I think best one, and then we'll stop it there.
I think B is right where it's at.
Yeah, I think so. C? I think C is good too.
Yeah, C was the same.
And then D. I mean, the D's I guess don't really matter, but I mean, I think Punk has it just for being an actual
That's so
arc,
crazy.
But okay, you guys agree with it? You guys want to change anything before we move on?
I think it's cool.
I think it's good.
I think it's solid.
I think it's solid. All right. Yeah. All right. Let us know what you guys think of our rankings of the arcs. Did we guys hit your S? We had to have hit your S, right? Then we all agree Marineford is the best one. There's no way. Everybody has to agree to that. So let us know what you guys think about our ranks. Let us know what you guys are. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move on to our last topic of the day. I know this one's a little bit longer, but it's a special episode, kind of, you know. Yeah. We're doing anime. We don't really do anime too much. So yeah, we've got our fights, and on this one we are going to be
Anime's
fighting.
fun, dog.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. And this is where he kind of leans into the fandom debate. Let's see where the fandoms are gonna go. Overpowered. Who is like the strongest anime character? I guess I'm gonna shuffle the seating. This isn't the final seating, so let's.
This is gonna get nasty.
Yeah, because people are gonna be mad. Like, for instance, there are gonna be some people I don't know, and they're gonna be like, "Well, in the manga, you can do this," and it's like, bro.
Yep. Okay, so there's our seating. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh it because it likes to bug out after I do that.
And let me say this before we get started. Nobody on this panel is a power scaler. We don't do none of that bullshit with the stars or the planets. Like we don't do that.
Weird,
We're gonna have fun with this, so don't get mad.
Yes. Yep. I don't know why this is the first window.
Yeah, obviously, I don't know why, but this is a crazy fight. Where's that at, bro?
Okay, well, that's the second one. But this first one, what is that? Is that Pain? Is that a double? Why am I seeing that? I'm not editing ours. Why is there two?
Pain is both of them.
Okay. And then this one you said was Father, right?
Father from Full Metal Alchemist, but I think Pain wins this.
Jet?
And I think it's pretty easily.
Yeah, because to defeat Pain, like I don't know if you're ever gonna watch Naruto, so I'll just break this down at base level. To beat Pain, you have to be smart because there's something you have to figure out.
Okay.
So Father's smart, but I don't know if he's that smart. So I would go Pain also.
I will say this dude kind of looks menacing, holding a son right there. Is he strong like that? I mean, that dude's looking really strong.
It's because
the Full Metal verse isn't like that.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Okay.
Is what you would think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then I think we can use matchup mode here.
Yeah, bro, this is crazy.
Oh man, Whitebeard. And I haven't, bro. Going like this is Cody's moment. This is crazy. This is that exact picture. But from what I know about Whitebeard, bro, this man could literally destroy the world whenever he wanted to.
He can shift the seas at will.
I'm gonna let Cody go. What do you think, Cody? Let me see.
It's tough because I mean, as far as Gon went, we saw him fight Pito, and that fight was clear as day. It was a one-sided, but we couldn't really I wouldn't say judge his power, but we know he's crazy. But cause I don't know, bro.
I'm not to this point on Hunter x Hunter, but because Gon isn't that he's strong, right? But he's not to Whitebeard's level to where I'm at. I don't know if he's on that level on this one.
And like I say, as strong the quote that they said in it was she said, or he, because apparently Pito's a guy, he said his power rivals that of the king, and the king was clearly stronger than everybody. Netero literally had to kill himself he had to blow himself up to defeat the king, which didn't even kill him, but the after effect, the poison killed him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, as far as his power goes, you would think from seeing this, bro, who's touching him? But the way that they portray this world, there's supposedly things out there that are even more powerful. So, but like I said, you see Whitebeard, bro, he's splitting the seas. Yeah,
this dude is nuts. He can literally
Whitebeard moves the heavens.
Yeah.
What did they say? He had the fruit that could destroy the world, like J Max said. That's what they called it.
I'm going Whitebeard, dog.
Yeah,
I gotta go Whitebeard. On
we don't have enough on Gon's form to say it, but I know it's powerful. So yeah, I'm gonna say Whitebeard.
Okay,
that was tough, man. I want to say
that was a good one.
Bad.
Meliodas versus, I believe this is
that's
Master, right? The Master.
That's the chairman. His name is Netero. Netero, I believe. I think Meliodas clears this.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know too much about the. Wow.
Yeah,
I know Meliodas gets strong, bro, by the end of the anime.
Yeah, he becomes the Demon King. And
he's
at that point, he's basically like God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And his fool can just reflect everything, right?
Yeah, he can reflect special
full
attacks.
Full counter.
His brother can reflect basic attacks. And because Netero's I don't know if you saw it, J-Mac, but he does this thing called something Guantin. I can't pronounce it, but it's like a big statue, and it has 100 hands, and he could just sit there and they just hit dumb fast, millisecond fast. And I think Melios' durability, like as far as like him being a demon and he can recover, it's not gonna matter to him. Like, there's no way that kills him. Melios is too powerful, and I feel like his full counter will work against that. So I think it's a clear.
All right, Jet for the record.
Yeah, I go Meliodas as well.
Okay, yep, that's another clearing. I think. Yeah, so far it's been sweeps. Oh my gosh.
My
gosh. Like I said, I have not finished Hunter x Hunter, but I know who he is and I know how strong he does get. But it's
Cup is my boy.
Yeah.
One Punch Man though?
But One Punch Man.
No, this is a clearing. I agree. This is a clearing.
It is.
Yeah. He's punching him in the next week.
Gojo versus, I believe we said this guy. I just looked him up too. Oh, it's an something demon. But bro, it's Gojo though, right? I mean, Gojo was proven
domain expansion.
I don't know the guy on the right, but from what I've heard about Gojo, the only way to defeat him is to what's it called? You have to trap him. I forgot what the word for it is, but there's no way of beating him.
Gojo is insanely strong, bro. Like, Cody, you know the guy on the left, right?
That's Dio, and the guy on the right is who is that?
Let's find out.
I gotta know what he can
talk
do.
about Dio. What can he do?
So Dio's stand is called the World, and the World has the ability to stop time. So you can already guess from that, like, what can somebody do? See, and then you think about Goku, who fought Hit, and Hit necessarily isn't stopping time, but he's basically like, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Like, he's in the middle of time, but Dio's actually stopping time. So how could you actually, there's nothing you can do. Once he activates the World, you lost.
Okay. So he's the strongest dude on that show?
Well, his stand technically was the strongest, yes. Until he lost, because he lost to Jotaro, who we find out has the same stand ability to stop time, which is crazy.
Okay. Well, it looks like this guy's name is Alucard from Hellsing.
Yeah, I've never seen
it. He is the most powerful weapon of the Hellsing organization, which works against vampires and other such supernatural forces. Alucard is no mere vampire. Okay. I guess he's just a super powerful vampire. So based off of that, like I said, people are going to know who this guy is and know how strong he is. And we may not.
And I left this out, but Dio is a vampire.
Okay. So vampire versus vampire.
Yeah.
Quick run through. This is Wikipedia. Superhuman strength, superhuman speed and reflexes, enhanced endurance, enhanced durability, combat experience, regen, extrasensory perception, dark compulsion, intangibility, immortality, hematophagy. As a vampire, Alucard has the ability to consume blood raw. Okay,
that's this same thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Soul absorption, shape shifting, telepathy, teleportation, day walking, weather control, hypnosis.
He can't walk in the day. If the sun's out, they all die. They can't be in the sun.
Gravity defiance, supernatural detection.
You can't do that.
This guy's got a list of stuff.
Don't get me wrong. Like the vampires in JoJo, they are superpowered. Like, they are crazy strong, but his stand alone, once he stops time, you lost.
What do you think, Jet? Based off of what I said, this guy's got a lot of stuff. And this is crazy that they're both vampires and they're fighting each other. This is like perfect.
I just don't see what he's doing once he stops time.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I agree. So I agree. And like I said, people might know and be like, nah, he could do this against time. But let us know.
I don't know. I haven't gotten this far in the Black Clover to know who he is or what he can do. So
yeah, this is I believe this is the demon.
That's so crazy. Jotaro's on this list.
So go ahead and talk about the dude on the right, Codes. You know that one.
That's Jotaro Kujo. He is the one that defeated Dio because he has the same stand ability as Dio, which is to stop time. His stand is called Star Platinum, and it's almost identical to the World, like literally match. They're close range stands, but like you said, stop time. What can you do? So I don't know about the left guy. That's something. He looks like a demon. So
I think that's the demon that's inside of Asta, if I'm not mistaken, or if he comes out and fights Asta. I can't remember exactly. I remember him being pretty strong, but at the end of the day, I think Asta does win. Do you remember anything of that? Jed, I think you watched.
I remember
should watch it.
seeing him, but I don't remember if he beats him when I saw him.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I haven't seen Black Clover in forever.
And I want to state that as far as JoJo characters, they're all humans, besides like the villains, which is Dio, who's a vampire, who's been around for centuries.
I know this dude's strong from what I remember, but I mean, stopping time. I mean, would you guys think that I think demons can handle stopping time, right? I don't think
that's why. Like I said, I don't know his limits, or how would he even be able to kill a demon? Like, would a punch be able to kill it? Because all he can do, he can stop time, and his stand is like a superhuman. Like it's not superhuman, but a super like powered thing. It can punch holes through your body and stuff like it's stupid strong and stupid fast. But is that enough to kill a demon? Is what? Because
also he doesn't have like powers.
No, he just like
stops time.
Stops time, and he will probably kill you with his hand.
Oh, he might not fuck with this demon. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why I was saying I don't know if the demon can take that. Then the demon's got.
I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering correctly, yeah, I think so.
Because he might stop time, but it's just like
that's what I'm saying.
Like you can stop time, but you're not gonna punch Superman. Right? That's not gonna do nothing. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Now this is crazy.
I'm gonna let you guys talk about the Ant King and this one because I mean I'm not at this point, but I know Naruto in that form is pretty crazy. What do you guys think?
I mean, I want to say just off of face value, Naruto wins this because of
we're
all
on the same page then.
Yeah, because I mean, as far as it goes, he has the ability. He has too many abilities to use against him. Okay. Whereas Miriam, forgot his name. What's one of the two? But he's just a super strong person, and he has his little tail. With that's it. Like, there's nothing else to it besides him being stupid strong and stupid fast. Whereas Naruto has that, including his abilities. He can just make a bunch of shadow clones, and I don't see how Naruto loses that.
Well, let's do this. Let's do this right side, and I think we'll call it there. And the next time we have an anime episode, we'll come back to this. Let's see if I can zoom in because I hate that we lose the bracket. All right, at the top. Is that Hinosuke? And then do you guys know who that is?
That's a clearing.
Yeah, it's a clearing.
It don't matter?
It's Ichigo. Ichigo. No. Ichigo, the one below.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Now you're good. Yeah.
That's
Oh, okay.
That was.
Jet, we got your boy, if I'm not mistaken, right? Crollo. And I don't know the dude below.
That looks like a Black Clover
He's
character.
from Black Clover. Yeah, he might be from the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we haven't seen the movie yet. From what I know, Crollo, I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I hope he's not some demon, because if he's a demon, that might change the game. But Crollo has his book, and his book got some stuff in it now.
Yeah, I think we just gotta go Crollo.
I don't know enough about this other person to do that.
Whoa. Then we got we got Broly.
This gets
versus what's this guy's name?
This is Madara. This gets to the conversation where it's like, are we saying that Dragon Ball verse is just stronger than everybody? And this goes back to the conversation about the fan base, because let's keep it a stack now. How is Broly losing this? I need to know. I mean, there is a way possible.
He doesn't. Why are we discussing this?
Because I know somebody in the comments is gonna be mad about it, bro. Like,
they don't have a choice, bro. Like, keep going. Just Aizen got Zelda back, bro.
Yo, hey, I want to say for the record, it is crazy that the next round is Goku versus Broly. That is insane.
Oh, that is crazy.
That is insane.
That's Ultra Instinct, bro. I mean, Ultra Instinct versus. Oh man,
that's crazy.
We got the king of the Black Clover Kingdom versus Sasuke. The king is insanely powerful. I don't know. Do you remember it, Jet? Like, this dude's powers, he stops time and just has a whole bunch of like light abilities, if I'm not mistaken, too. Like, he was insanely strong. And if you kill him, he just gets reborn as a kid and gets to grow up again. How is that compared to Sasuke?
No, Sasuke has too many fucking hacks, bro.
Okay, Because I don't know about the king, but I know Sasuke.
No, the Wizard King is stupid strong, like the time manipulation and the light manipulation. But like Sasuke, by the end of the story, man, just this dude gets every power in the book. Like it's dumb.
Man has a Rinnegan and a Sharingan. Like, is it?
Yeah, it gets ridiculous.
Then we've got Escanor. I don't know who this is. Do you guys know
That's Diavolo from JoJo. So it's similar to time. Like he doesn't stop. How do I explain this? He doesn't stop time. He skips time. Like for instance,
also he lost quicker.
No, see, well, in terms of that, yeah, I think Escanor will just tank his abilities. I don't think he's gonna punch through Escanor. So yeah, Escanor would take it. But if it was anybody else,
can he outlast Escanor? Because we know Escanor. No, he can't. Okay.
Once he uses his ability, and Escanor is still standing. Escanor is slaughtering him.
Yeah, I just
yeah.
Another JoJo,
that's Giorno Giovanna. That's the tornado chick, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
As far as Giorno goes, his stand. No, Giorno wins. This is the end of his arc, and he gets the arrow. The arrowhead is the thing that gave people their stand. It's a thing that was giving people their stand abilities, and what it does when it's connected, it's on his forehead. The stand's forehead right now. It turned him into, I think I forgot the name of it, but it's Requiem stand, and it's basically like a powered up version of the stand. His stand's basically a god. He literally was manipulating like the person Diavolo in the last two. It was raps. There's nothing you can do. He's basically God.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're gonna call it there. Let's look at our rankings or fights one more time before we move on. But okay, I think that's pretty solid for now. Like I said, we'll get back into it whenever we do another anime episode. But this is it for now. I think this is pretty good. There's gonna be some good matchups here. It's like Cody mentioned, bro. Goku versus Broly.
Yeah, that's
on the
crazy.
same side is insane because I think you put them on opposite sides. There's a good chance that they're going up against each other. So. All right. What do you guys think? Any final thoughts, boys, before we get on out?
Whoever made this is a fan of JoJo.
Yeah, that was a lot of JoJo.
That's crazy.
For sure. Are they really that strong?
And as far as the verse goes, yeah, because everybody's human and everybody has just a stand ability, which is their power.
All right. Well, like I said, make sure you guys stay tuned for the next episode. Hopefully, Jan's back by then. We need our fourth horseman, right? So hopefully he's back by then. We hope you guys enjoyed this anime-heavy episode. We appreciate you guys being here with us. You know, as it goes, sometimes the song don't want to play sometimes, and that's just how it goes. So we appreciate you guys being here with us, watching, listening, wherever you guys consume us. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys. 4 Horsemen. Peace.
Don't.